Enggak, duluan aja. Disisakan aja.
And alongside me today is a man who needs...
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, this is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix, which means there's a lot of very important people here behind the scenes. I'd love to give them a strong result to watch today, plus a good result might make my post-race meetings a little bit easier. Copy that.
Sorry, mate.
Systems all looking good. Head down. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.5 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're currently 17th place. DRS now enabled. Okay, Russell's ahead. Time last lap, 1 minute 36.2. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are just one. DRS is now available. Russell's ahead of you now, and the time last lap, 1:37.8. Okay, gap ahead, 0.8 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards, their tyres are just 1 lap old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining, 2 stops remaining. Driver ahead. Time last lap, 1:33.3. Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard, push hard. And gap to the car in front, 1.4 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Okay, we're dropping back by around 0.4 a lap. Give it everything you got. Okay, the McLaren driver's ahead of you, and the time last lap, 1:33.3. Piastri ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Okay, we're dropping back by around 0.4 a lap. Give it everything you got. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.2 seconds. Seeing a lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Understood, copy that. fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details. Okay, copy that. Where's higher than we're expecting. We've got a new strategy. A lot of tire deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Okay, Isaac. Albon behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy. Green flag. Okay, the gap to the car ahead is 5 seconds. Let's see if we can bring it down. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag. Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 8.0 seconds. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push. Careful, the tyres have deteriorated significantly at this point. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, one stop to go, just one stop left in this strategy. Is ahead of you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. They're degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details. Where's higher than we're expecting. We've got a new strategy available on your MFD if you want it. A tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Got that confirmed. Ahead, and the time last lap 1:35.7. Okay, gap to the car ahead 11.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Liam is in the pit lane. Liam's in the pits now. Tyre condition still looking good. Stroll is ahead of you. Time last lap 1:35.7. Okay, gap to the car in front 8.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Antonelli behind, and the time last lap 1:52.6. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Okay, gap ahead 7.8 seconds. Ahead. Time last lap 1:35.8, and gap to the car in front 8.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. top 10 now. Keep it up. Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 0.5 a lap, 0.5. Okay, Isaac, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this.
Copy.
Sonoda ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 11.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, so the car ahead's come in and fitted the soft tyre. Antonelli's behind you. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1:33.8. To your teammate behind, 8.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in 14th place. Time last lap, 1:33.0. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 15.0 seconds. Window opens in 5 laps time, 5 laps. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.5 seconds. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 18.6 seconds. Driver ahead, Piastri's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 30.0 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive. Okay, gap to the car in front, 12.7 seconds. Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. P6, you got P6. Our gap to first place, 36.6 seconds. Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard, push hard. Okay, gap ahead, 14.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay. Is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive. Gap to your teammate behind, 6.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in 15th. And the time last lap, 1:34.2. And gap to the car in front, 23.2 seconds. Liam is in the pit lane. Liam's in the pits now. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Hamilton's behind you now. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 34.7. We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Yep.
Okay, Isaac, we've got more fuel in hand than we need, so let's push, and use it all up.
Could be.
Okay, Hulkenberg's behind you now. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1:34.5. Pit window is open, pit window currently open. Okay, roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop. Okay, those tyres are going to fall off the cliff soon. Take extreme care. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. You've got 11th, that's 11th place. Okay, Hulkenberg just ahead. Push, push. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Gasly's behind you. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. And that's 8 laps to go. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.5 seconds. Albon's ahead of you. Time last lap, 1 minute 32.0. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.3 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. You're running P9, keep going. Albon ahead. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.3 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. That's Hulkenberg behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 7 laps to go. 0.6 seconds. Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go. Albon just ahead, push for that position. And the time last lap, 1:32.2. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.8 seconds. To your teammate behind, 5.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 15th. Time last lap, 1 minute 33.5. gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, you're in ninth position. Albon's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 7.4 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, Hulkenberg's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 4 laps remaining. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. You're running P9, keep going. Okay, gap to leader, 50.0 seconds. Albon ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, Hulkenberg's behind you now. Okay, they're on old softs. Your pit window's now open. Pit window is open. Come on, just 3 laps to go, 3 laps. Okay, you're in ninth position. The distance to the leader, 25.5 seconds. Albon just ahead, push for that position. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on old softs. That's Hulkenberg behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Your pit window is open, pit window currently open. 2 laps left, next time by will be your final lap. modes have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 11.9 seconds. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Here's the checkered flag. The fans rise to their feet. It's Lando Norris for victory.
To overcome the difficult circumstances they face throughout this race today, Crofty, it's not easy, and it really shows a lot of maturity, and you can use this, you can draw on this as a driver moving forward and boost your confidence through the rest of the championship.
There's room for 3 on their podium, but only ever 1 right at the top. Let the celebrations begin. He holds the trophy aloft, and why shouldn't he? A richly deserved win today for Lando Norris. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Hey, just a quick one for me. The team are pleased that you've declined that meeting. Gold star, brownie points, etc., etc. I guess we'll see if anything else more exciting comes calling, but let's focus on our current seat for now.